Here we are now with an empty board. As you already know, we will be talking as to how design sprint came to life. With that, allow me to use this board and sketch so you can visualize at least how design sprint or at least a history of design sprint. Right? So without further ado, let's start. Everything started with this guy. He is Jake Knapp. While he definitely came up with his methodology with a team and not only on his own, he is the face of design sprint. So let's stick with it. He came up with a process of design sprint during his stay on Google, which is around 2010. As you already know, through his definition, he took inspiration from design thinking combined with product development, and hence the famous term sprint, because this is a widely used methodology in product development. In Google, they say he used this with Chrome, search, which is, I assume, would be Google search, and then Google X, a semi-secret research and development facility and organization of Google, where they sometimes cook idea like space elevators, robotics, and even the self-driving cars. I wonder what else is being done here. Anyway, after refining the methodology from 2010 to 2012, he brought the idea of design sprint to Google Ventures, where he further refined it with his team. And this is why design sprint is proven to work in big corporate environment or startup because it actually started in Google, then further refined during his stint in Google Ventures, where companies like Slack and Airbnb used it. Consolidating all his experience, he wrote together with two of his colleagues the Sprint Book, which came out at 2016. Now, the story could have ended here, but no, not yet. Meeting Jonathan Courtney, the guy whose name is almost synonymous with design sprint, if not for the guy next to him who developed the methodology, which is Jake Knapp. A brief background about Jonathan Courtney. He is the founder of AJ and Smart, which originally was a UX design agency before transitioning to a full design sprint agency. What's the difference? Well, in a nutshell, and this is paraphrasing his words, design sprint allows them to be more strategic and they finish their engagement in 2 weeks with 80% of the product almost done. Things was taking longer before because UX was less structured. Now, before you tell me like I'm biased over towards design sprint or UX, why not attend more and learn about the difference between UX and design sprint through our design sprint fundamentals program at a very low cost? Going back, things started in March of 2017 with Jonathan Courtney, the founder of Agent Smart, meeting Jake Knapp in a conference. After their small talk, they met at Google Ventures afterwards, where Jonathan Courtney offered Jake Knapp in collaborating to teach design sprint, by which Jake Knapp actually excitedly agreed. And this gave birth to the Design Sprint Masterclass of AJ and Smart. But let us not end there. Allow me to get into the picture since you decided to learn from us, and technically, I'm your virtual facilitator. So, it is from them that I indeed learned Design Sprint, Agent Smart and Jake Knapp. My design sprint journey, however, started here. Yes, from them. But they were not using design sprint. I was employed in Genpact as a Six Sigma black belt, and it was there that I learned design thinking. Genpact collaborated with Luma Institute to use their design thinking module. And combining my learnings from these two, plus my years of experience in using design thinking, design sprint, and even Lean Six Sigma is what I am now passing to you. If you will actually attend our full sprint certification program, what I'm teaching there is already a combination of design thinking and design sprint. Well, majorly still design sprint. That's why we call it design thinking or design sprint, design thinking version 2.0. All right. And so I hope you enjoyed this brief history of design sprint plus my personal connection to it. Now, let us see some practical application of how design sprint was used both in international and in local contexts. Shall we?